When do you first get to meet up with them? You know?
Half of them will be in extended spring, and then I guess probably the other half will be after the June draft.
Does Boise have a reputation at all within the Cubs organization as a good place to be, or a place that's fun to be for a minor league coach or a minor league player?
Yeah, and I'm not just saying that, but they do. Everybody says that, you know, pretty much every stop in the Cubs system is a good place to be, and they said if you are in this league, then Boise is a good place to, you know, obviously a great town, and it's a good place to play.
Anything specific that comes up often in those kind of conversations about Boise?
Just it's a good town, and it's the only thing is really it's a tough travel league being this far east. That's about the main topic that comes up is the travel. But other than that, the front office they say is great, and the facility is good, and so can't wait to do it.
You worked with Sandberg. What did you learn from him, and were you sorry to see him go to the Phillies organization when he didn't get the top job?
Yeah, that was kind of bad business right there. I don't know exactly what happened. I hadn't talked to him really. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I spent all season with him this past year, and what a great guy, just a class act, and you know, and even at that level, a Hall of Famer, you know, he's still learning every day, you know, how to manage and run a game, and I guess he just thought his time was done, you know, with the Cubs, and he wanted to do something bigger and better, and I guess Phillies is where he ended up. You know, that's where he started. So
sure.
But
what did you learn from him? Did you get anything from?
The way he handles himself is probably one of the big things I learned from him. He's a very classy guy. He doesn't talk a whole lot. He's a pretty quiet guy, but when he does, people listen, and that's kind of the person I would like to be. As far as baseball sense, I mean, he was a middle infielder. I was a catcher, so we know the game the same way. We think about the game the same way. Other than that, I mean, just being a good person. He's a great person. I learned quite a bit from him.
Anybody that made an impact on your life as your life to be as a manager, I guess. Who had an impact? Any managers out there, coaches?
Art Kushner. He's one guy that he was my bullpen coach in Chicago, mm-hmm. Which he's still with the White Sox. He probably taught me more about the game than anybody at that level, at the big league level. What to say, what not to say, things like that. Man, there's been so many people in the game that have helped me and that I've learned over the 17 years. It's hard to put a couple names right now on the spot, but definitely Art Kushner. We spent a lot of time in the bullpen, so we talked a lot.
How much time in the Cubs organization did you get a chance to cross paths with Lou Piniella?
Very little.
Yeah.
I mean, I was in big league camp, and let's see, 05 was Dusty last year, and year before I was in camp with him, and couple conversations. That's it. Yeah. You know how Lou is.
Yeah.
I understand there's a baseball clinic in town right now.
Yes.
Is that a private clinic, public? Is this something that you're directly involved with? Can you talk about that?
Well, it's really Gary's clinic. I don't know a whole lot about it. I'm here to help out and to see Boise and try to get acclimated and find a place to live and things like that, and helping out with the camp. I think it's an invite camp. It's also a coach's clinic. But as far as the details and all that, you have to ask Gary.
Okay.
That's really why you're here, though, right?
No, I'm here for this.
Sure.
Yeah. Yeah.
Have you got to spend much time in Boise before this? I mean, I heard your flight got in a little bit ago.
Oh, I just got out of the shower. That's why I'm sweating like a fiend. My face is so hot.
This your first time here?
No, my dad was the chief of police in LeGrand, Oregon. So we came over a couple of times when I was a kid. But basically, yeah, I hadn't really been around the town or anything.
I mean, have you picked out a house yet or anything?
No, I'm just getting an apartment or something.
Yeah.
It's only a couple months, so unless they got a house, unless I can find a house. George. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that was back when I was 6, 7 years old. We actually bought a dog here. I do remember that.
What kind of dog was it?
I don't want to tell you. Schnauzer. I was a kid, man.
So you lived in LeGrand or?
LeGrand.
You did?
Just for a few years. My dad was a chief there, and then they're from Georgia, so they moved back when he got a job in Warner Robins.
So what can Hawks fans and people who follow the Hawks expect out of the team this year and in the future with you running it?
Hard baseball, just playing hard, playing the game right, just a lot of hustle, just that's all you can ask kids to do is, I shouldn't say kids, young men, is to play hard and play the game right, and whatever happens, happens.